La clase es la lección de miércoles, el 26 de mayo. This is the video for the 25th or the 26th of May, the lesson for Wednesday. So you can check this video out if you were gone that day, or if you have to leave early or late, or you just need an extra go for the lesson. So, toca timbre número uno. Well, today we only have one toca timbre, so the toca timbre today is filling in the blank with these AR, ER, verbos como gustar, and the verb estar. So pause this video right now and try to finish these sentences. I hope you were able to finish them up. Here are our answers. So, vivir is a regular IR verb. So what we have to do is take away the IR and add a new ending based on our subject. Our subject is mi mejor amigo, my best friend. Now I'm talking about my best friend, not to them. So I'm going to use the él, ella, usted. And I also know I'm going to use the él, ella, usted form because it's singular, one person. And the él, ella, usted form for IR verbs is vive. Mi mejor amigo vive en El Salvador. Número dos. I ask you guys this every day. It's in the to form. ¿Cómo estás? Got that S in there. ¿Cómo estás? Número tres is a regular AR verb. So we take away the AR, add a new ending, and I'm talking about Miguel and Nadia. I'm talking about them and their plural. So I'm going to use ellos, ellas, ustedes. And that ending is tocan. Miguel y Nadia tocan la guitarra. Número cuatro, encantar is one of our irregular verbs. It acts like gustar. So we can't have a naked encanta. Something always has to go right before it. Just a teeny tiny word. And it's for mis estudiantes. Again, just like Miguel and Nadia, I'm talking about them, and they are plural. So I'm going to use les. And we have encanta. But the thing that my students love is plural. So I have to add an N at the end, just like gustar. Mis estudiantes les encantan los cuentos de oeste y himos isen. I know you do. Número cinco, aprender is a regular ER verb. Take away the ER. Los estudiantes y yo is nosotros, because if it's anyone y yo, it's going to be nosotros. So aprendemos. Los estudiantes y yo aprendemos los verbos ir y el vocabulario del restaurante. And the last one could be two. Carolina y tú, and compartir is a regular ER verb, so take away the IR, compart. And it's Carolina y tú. I'm talking to them this time, so it could be vosotros compartís or comparten, because it could be in the ustedes form as well. Carolina y tú compartís los apuntes a sus amigos. Muy bien. All right. We are going to continue with our vocab list. So I want you to get your list out. It is going to be in OneNote. So go into OneNote or Google Docs if you want. Sign into OneNote. Open class notebook. Content library. Or if you've already made your own list, you can go into your library. El vocabulario en el restaurante. We're going to start with en el restaurante, this section. We've already done los cubiertos. We've already done verbos. We're going to skip the yogo and oyo, and we're going to go to descripciones and expresiones. So we're going to do these three sections, descripciones y expresiones. All right, so let's get pronouncing. The first word we have is el camarero, el mesero. So repeat after me, el camarero, el mesero. This is waiter or waitress. La cuenta, the check or the bill. El menú, or la carta. That's a menu. Aperitivo, appetizers. El plato principal, main dish. El postre, dessert. La propina, tips. El dinero, money. El precio, a price. El sabor, flavor or taste. There we go. That's what the word is called. Now we're moving on to las descripciones. Crudo, raw. Agrio, sour. Dulce, sweet. Now we're going to the expresiones. Ahora, now. Algo más means anything else. Por favor means please. De nada, you are welcome. Quisiera means I would like. Quisiera un taco, por favor. Buen provecho. Buen provecho doesn't really have a literal translation to English, but it means kind of like have a good meal, or the equivalent in French would be bon appetit. It just means like, I hope your food tastes good. Buen provecho. Me trae, that means bring me. Me trae agua, bring me some water. And that's it. We are, if you're in class today, we are going to play a bingo game. So everyone gets a unique link. I'm going to show you some pictures and you're going to play bingo with them. If you're gone, unfortunately, you will not be able to play, but that is what we're doing in class today. Then again, this is a kind of a hard activity to do if you're not in class, but you can ask a friend or family member to play with you. So we're going to play one round in partners, so in breakout rooms, and then we're going to do, if there's time, a big round as a class. So what we've done before is you have a board, you try to put X's on your board so you know where your boats are.
For those of you that go across Highway 18 going westbound.
Sorry about that. But to play Battleship, you put boats where you want them, and then your partner will choose a verb or a sentence and a pronoun and conjugate it. So, for example, if I wanted this box, I'd say, yo como muchos fideos. I eat a lot of noodles. And then if one of my partner's boats was on that board, she would say, or he would say, impacto or golpe. And if it wasn't on that box, you'd say agua, which means water, or miss. And your goal is to sink all of your partner's boats before they sink yours. So this is what we're doing in class. Unfortunately, there's not really a out of class equivalent to do unless you wanted to teach one of your siblings or parents the game, which would be awesome. This would be a time where we're going to do a Zoom break. So take a drink of water, take a lap, pet your dog, something like that. 2 weeks ago, your assignment was an exam, but it really wasn't an exam. It was just a worksheet. I graded everybody's worksheets. So I want you to do is take 7 minutes. I have highlighted mistakes or circled them. And so take 7 minutes, write your corrections next or near the word in a different color. If you finished early or you got 100%, study these Quizlet flashcards for 7 minutes, and you do not need to turn in Toca Timbres today. So the Quizlet is en el restaurante los verbos ER y los verbos yogo and oyo, and they are in the not the Quizlet page, the Schoology page. So pause the video now or start the timer for 7 minutes. Either correct your homework or study your Quizlet set. The next activity, again, unfortunately, is just an in-class activity. Last week, you wrote telenovela scripts about being in a restaurant. I am choosing some of my favorites, and the class I'll pick volunteers or víctimas to perform them. So this is just voluntary, just for fun. And the last thing that we're going to do in class today is una entrevista, an interview. I have made a Padlet. I want everyone to read all 10 questions very carefully, and there is a GIF or a meme to represent each question. And I want you to record your voice answering each question. So how you record your voice is you press the plus button here. You go down and see these 3 dots, and you can add an audio recording and press this button, and it will start recording for you. Yes. I have recorded a sample audio for each question, so use my sample for a suggestion if you don't know how to start the question or how to start your answer. For example, ¿Qué te falta hoy? What are you lacking today, or what are you missing today?
Ay, 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 me falta la comida.
I'm lacking food today because I'm hungry. So that is the last activity that you're going to do in class today. So always message me if you have any questions or you just need extra help. And I'll see you next week. Hasta luego.